My name is Paul Fernandes, and I live and work as a cartoonist in Bangalore. Over the last decade or two, I've been drawn to drawing life in the cities that I know and love in India. And I find the more deeply I get into it, the more involved it becomes. And I've started drawing these cities with a sense of happy nostalgia, maybe to counterbalance the bits of sadness one feels to see them change in the name of development and progress. I find that over a long period of time, just drawing a well known landmark or a much loved building was not completely satisfying to me. And I needed to add life to these pictures. And life came in many ways. The people who populated that spot and the way they went about their life. Well, the birds and the bees and the animals that were such a strong part of these buildings. And of course, the greenery and the foliage that was integral to drawing any of these pictures. And yeah, so they all came together to approach this subject. For many of us Bangaloreans, Ooty has been a quick and exciting getaway, a holiday destination. And I remember as children, we were easily bundled into the car, and the journey up to Ooty was half the excitement of that holiday. We'd always leave very early in the morning and stop halfway up the hill to enjoy and to devour a well stocked picnic basket. And also, one needed to stop so that the radiator of the old car could stop gurgling and simmer down and cool off. Further up the hill, we'd stop again to take a family photograph against those magnificent backdrop of the hills and mountains. And mother would warn us not to venture too far from the car because she said there were elephants and tigers and leopards and bison waiting to maul and trample on us. Recently, I've had the great pleasure of spending some time in Ooty and Kannur and walking and looking, and I decided to do a series of quick watercolor drawings to remember and to celebrate these magnificent hills. And one soon realized that's why Ooty is called the queen of hill stations. It is my hope that these hills will continue to roll and rock to the sound of their music.